Hello, hope you're fine and doing well. Basically, this is female palm and she belongs to Philippines. So, I'm going to explain all the details after comparing her left hand with her right hand, and now I'm going to share all the detail by this right hand. So, first of all, I have to talk about her lifeline. So, you can see her lifeline. There is little gaps and cuts and island in start of her lifeline. That is not a good sign. That show that if lifeline is look like that in a start, that shows struggle, disturbance, and kind of very big issues in the early life. But after that, you can see there is a offshoot arising from her lifeline. That is a wonderful sign to have on a lifeline, because offshoot brings sudden success and bring money and also a good life rather than a very mediocre life. That's bring a person from a low standard to a high standard. After that, you can see the lifeline is going very well, and here there is a little disturbance on that place. So that shows that in old age might be a little health issues, but after that line is going again very well and very smooth. So basically overall lifeline is looking very smooth and well looked and groomed in maximum area, but starting we can say that it's not a good thing. And then we talk about the brain line. That is a brain line, but you can see there is a gap between brain line and lifeline. So when there is a gap between brain line and lifeline, these kind of people took a bold decision. They want to live their independent life, want to take risk, and also sometimes they can face issues of extreme anger. If they do not control this issue, they can um, face difficulties in their practical and like a professional life. You can see the brain line is very fine, very straight. There is no island, there is no break. Everything is fantastic about her brain line. So person who have such kind of brain line, they can pursue in their profession, pursue in their future in term of wealth, success, and a great communication. So basically this kind of brain line makes the person think ahead of time. So by owning his her mentality, she can bring much success as compared to the others. The third one thing that is a little disturbed, that is basically a fate line that is starting from her mount of Venus. So basically that is starting from inside of mount of Venus. When the line of fate start from inside of mount of Venus, that is not a good sign. If that kind of person do not uh, took like a care and do not feel about his company, about his friends, because I have seen many kind of hands in which such line was present. The people was disturbed by their friends, they were cheated, they were financially cheated in the terms of, and also the bad company can cost their health. So always try to avoid from the bad company. After that, you can see the fate line is basically going very well. That is, but where you can see the little gap here and a big gap here. So whenever that gap came, that shows financial loss. There is a stop of flow of money. So but after, you can see there is another uh, fate line tangles. These kind of fate lines show that she will earn continuous money, she will have multiple source of money as she will grow older. But a gap shows that she can be financially uh, uh, cheated, financially lost due to some bad decisions, some wrong decisions. Now you can see there is a money triangle. That is also a very good sign. Such kind of sign shows a lot of money. They can also pursue a good money management in the future as they get older. And another sign I want to show, there is a little square sign on her mount of Jupiter. When there is square sign on a mount of Jupiter, if they consistently stuck on their dream, consistently stuck on their mission, they can find a good position, authority, and also buy property after like a 40 years. That is also a good sign. The bad thing is that the amount of Venus is not looking good. It is little, it is not fully developed, it is underdeveloped. When amount of Venus is not fully developed, there is a health issues, and also there is a lack of beauty, emotional beauty, and physical beauty. So whenever amount of Venus is not fully developed, it can create problems in terms of health. Also you have to take care of your stomach, and also you have to take care about your diet. That is a very necessary for you. So another thing that I want to show you, basically amount of Mars, inner amount of Mars is little depressed. It is not fully developed. It show kind of evil eye, like a effect of magic on your, and your aura is looking very weak. That is due to kind of very bad impact. Did you ever saw some animals in your dreams like cat, dog, lizard, or snake? So if you have seen any kind of things on your dreams, so kindly share with me. The other thing that I want to show you is your heart line. That is very fine, smooth, and very clear. It is also a good sign showing a smooth heart pattern, and everything is very well. But a little just bent on that stage. This show that is a someone can use you emotionally and physically. So also this kind of sign can cause a problem in a relationship and break in relationship, or short-term separation also. That is not a good sign at all. But overall heart line is very fine. And wonderful sign I have seen on your palm under ring finger, that is basically sun under the sun mount. You have a minor and well developed fish sign. That is a sign of glory, extreme wealth, and kind of extreme luxurious. That sign give fame and everything. But due to negativity of Mars, due to evil eye of Mars, and magic factor, that fish sign may not showing that much positive effect. So if anyone have such kind of fish sign, she or he will eventually become famous and eventually become very rich by the effect of this fish sign. The other good thing on your palm is these kind of a little sign on your Mercury mount. They show the extreme good communication skills, and good for a business. So if you want to try to go into a business, that is also a wonderful sign. Your Mercury mount is very well, your fish sign is very extremely well. Now I came on your moon mount. That is a moon mount, and you can see a little cross. That is basically formed due to the fate line that was passing, and one line is going to cross that. So that cross is not a good sign on a moon mount. So when that kind of cross comes on the moon mount, it can cause kind of a little effect of water. So I don't say that you don't try to swim. You have to swim by using the by using care and by using the equipment that is necessary for swimming. But don't try any big adventure on the mid of sea or on the mid of river. You can enjoy the swimming, enjoy the water on the bank of river, on the shore of sea and any place, but don't do adventure uh, without any kind of uh, care. And the other thing, that you have a very fine bracelet line that show that you will be more like effective, more like stronger in term of decision, and in term of making kind of a good decision in your old age. That is also a fantastic line. Your palm is bigger than your finger, that show a constantly stable and a strong personality as compared to the other people's. Like in majority people's, you are looking very stable and constant. That is also a good sign. Eventually, I have compared your left hand, and I have described R on your right hand. Now, you have any questions or any confusion, you can ask me, so I can explain it also to you. Thanks.